and talk about, you've got some, not donation, but what you call today, something like that. Talk about that, whatever.
3, 2, 1, and you're on.
Welcome back to Mix 104.1, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Bats win going away 84-13, just a total out by 71 points as they knock off the Lady Owls. Ooltewah getting ready now as the boys are warming up for the Owls and the Bears to go at. And I promise you, this is not going to be that kind of game in this boys' game. Being joined now by one of our good friends and a guy we work close with here at Bradley Central, Mr. Gwen Schroyer, what is your official title, Gwen?
I teach the AV broadcasting program, AV production. If you look at the documents from Central Office, it says Media Concepts, which was like 12, 13 years ago. That was the name of the class, but it's AV production.
And you have a rock band, and you.
I do.
I was back there today when the second block, I believe, having a rock band. And then you're teaching these kids, and everything that people see on the internet, BCHS.TV, through Facebook or through YouTube, or just directly from
That's right.
That is, you have students directing and filming, camera crew, and everything.
I'm just here to make sure that they feel comfortable, that they're fed, that they have somebody to call on if they have a problem, need to run to the bathroom, but they've got it. They have this thing figured out. They even train each other. I have a mindset that we got to train them young. So I have a freshman on camera up here today. He's side by side with a junior. They are learning how to do this. In the trailer, I have a senior training a sophomore. So a lot of excitement how this process works. It's ongoing. It never stops. And it is awesome to be able to provide this service to the community, the friends and family, and the fans at large at Bradley Central High School. I love being a part of it.
Well, I know you do. It's very obvious that you're very passionate about this. You were involved with us a lot during football season, even when on the road.
That was fun, too, up in Johnson City.
Yeah. That's
cold, bitter cold.
And wet and damp and everything else.
I was out in it. You guys were in the cover.
Do you have anything new planned on the horizon?
Well, right now, in the spring semester, I have a rock band class, like you mentioned, and we are in the process of rehearsing our list of songs. We're going to record 12 to 15 songs, put together a really strong album. Each year we finish that up and we put it online. You can purchase that either on iTunes or CD Baby, a lot of these sites. It's also, the music is also on YouTube, so you can look up Quadrant D or BCHS Rock Band, and you'll find all of our stuff all the way back to 2011. Believe it or not, this is our 9th year of Rock Band. I taught this with Chris Ware. We began this out of a scratch idea, and he's left me. Still doing it though, but I have a class full, and I have I think it's 15 seniors this year in that class. Unreal talent, great technology students that are really crafted to record, make it exciting. When we do a stage show, you're going to see lighting, you're going to see video in the background, flashy stuff, excellent music, dancing this year.
Wow.
We're doing pop music. We have done raw metal, hard rock for the past 4 years. This year, I needed a breath of fresh air. I'm just being honest. It's not that I don't, mind some good rock music, but this year we're doing Justin Timberlake, cover tunes from Jessie J, DNCE, Beyonce. I mean, we're really bringing it in, and the dancing is phenomenal.
Really?
So it's a real show. If you want to see this show, you should give me a call, because the managers of the band, they also call and set up this. If you want to get in touch with them and set up a show, just let us know. There's no cost. We love to get a donation. We have a lot of, obviously with all that we're doing, we have a lot of money that goes into what we're doing. We'd love to get a donation, but we're not going to charge you for it. So we want to schedule. You have us, and if you want to give us something in return, that would be awesome. But that's on you. And we will go to elementary schools. We'll go to corporate events. We'll go out and do something in the park, whatever. We'll have fun with it.
Well, it sounds great. Tell me about something we were discussing earlier today at the school.
That's right. I heard today Donors Choose is a website that allows nonprofit, also a lot of teachers like myself. We'll put on a project on there that we want to invigorate our program. And I had 3 different projects on there, and it all 3 of them together total a little over $7,000. And I had an anonymous donor. And donor, if you are here in the Cleveland area, I want to thank you personally. I mean, anonymous, or if you if you're that great, I would love to meet you in person and give you a handshake, a hug, cry on your shoulder, because, man, it's hard to come up with $7,000. We're
God
talking really nice equipment, and a lot of thank yous and kudos and photos and videos will be sent. There's a portal that we can send that back to them, but we'll have that equipment start coming in shortly. That's a huge shot in the arm.
Yeah, man, that's great, and it just saves you having to raise it somehow, some way, and beg and plead for it.
And we're currently raising money. I have students that compete in the spring semester and in the summer. We go to state and compete against the best of the best. And if we win that, only if we win, we go to nationals in the summer. We've been the past 3 years. We beat the best of the best.
Wow.
And I mean, the other teams that come, they bring it. It's hardcore. Name a few: Cleveland High School. There's been a few from Memphis. There's been some from Middle Tennessee that we've competed with. And, I don't know until the final, here's how it's laid out, who's the winner. But I have enjoyed it, and the students do. So we're raising it's almost $5,000 right now to go to state. And I have 12 kids that will compete. So it's quite a big feel-good event, but it takes the funding. So,
well, I tell you what, it's been a blessing for me personally to work with you and everything you do to help us out.
Well, we love it. I love having the radio, be a part of what we do, and I know that's what the people want to hear. I mean, we could do commentary. We've done it the past 4 years. We've done student commentary. I've assisted in that. We've had other adults, Ron Moore, other adults that offended for what's going on and really can speak well to what's going on. But on the occasions that we have radio with basketball and football, it is flat out amazing, because that's really the high things that people, along with wrestling, of course.
Yes.
But to have you, the voice of the Bears, projecting through and telling what's going on, watching that video that we're producing and hearing your colorful voice and really colorize what it is, putting that together. I mean, it's fabulous. It's like John Madden or Keith Jackson, or these guys that the gurus. Oh, I'll go way back. Kurt Gowdy.
Oh,
there
yeah,
you go.
Kurt Gowdy.
That was one of my favorites from Wyoming. So.
Well, I tell you what, man, I appreciate you coming by. It's obvious that you're a little bit passionate about what you do.
I love it.
I know you do. I know you, man, you do a great job, and I wish everyone loved their job as much as you.
Well,
as you
we
do.
appreciate the advertisers that help put this together, because we couldn't do it without. I don't get paid. Let me state that.
Yeah.
Advertising money that comes in, that's not so I can get a paycheck.
Yeah.
That's so that we can keep the program, lifting up and doing better and better. Someday I'd like to get something, but it ain't happening yet, and I'm not worried about it.
Yeah,
I also
understand.
feed the kids, so every kid that comes to work with us, they're here till 9:30, 10 o'clock. I make sure they have a good meal.
Yeah.
Culinary here at Bradley provides that. I pay them out of the account money that we have, but we eat good, and that's one of my favorite things, is sitting at the table with these kids and kind of letting the hair down, and it's amazing. Come join us sometime.
I'll do that. I sure
That's an
will.
invitation.
Never pass up a chance for a meal.
Oh, it's good food.
Well, Gwen, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you taking time to come
I think
see us.
I've got the better end of this stick right now. I do. Thank you so much.
We'll let you go for now. We're going to get Adam McCleary on here, but get Adam over there for us. Let's take a 1 minute break here, please. Joanne, let's take a 60-second timeout here on Mix 104.1. We're at the Southline Match Between Game Show, being joined here in just a moment. We'll return in 60 seconds with more live coverage. Instructor here at Bradley Central, Mr. Adam McCleary, who is also, well, I've got a couple of things for you. You got a son, Aiden McCleary, who's really come on strong, joining the varsity team now, playing quite well. My question about Aiden is, does he get his talent from you or from Whitney, your wife, who's also staff here at Bradley?
From me, of course.
Oh, come on.
Good looks from his mom. talent for me.
Well, I heard you were a pretty fair athlete yourself over at Polk County back in your playing days and all that.
It's been a while.
I think you play, baseball and basketball over there?
Yes.
And Andy McMahon standing behind us talking about he never got to compete against you because he played football only at Charleston when he was up there.
Yeah.
But let's talk about your softball program. You're the head coach here now, what, third year?
This is my fourth year.
Fourth year, okay. It's one off there. What do you got? And let's see, when does the season start officially, I guess?
Official first practice, February 11th, I believe, in about 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
And then season opener a month after that, which will be it's on our spring break, so we'll be heading down to Cocoa Beach to open up down there.
Get down there where maybe the weather's a little warmer.
Yeah, hope so.
Are there any returning starters, seniors, or whoever that you're looking for to help lead the team for you this year?
Yeah, well, Bailey Rogers will be our only senior. She's a 4-year starter, pitcher, just great athlete, good talent. This is she actually had some back issues after her freshman year. Had surgery. This was her first full year since her freshman year. She's 100%.
Really?
So yeah.
Wow.
So
that's real good.
She's tough. They told her probably not going to be able to play again, but she worked it out and she's back with us.
We were talking earlier today. The key to winning at softball and girls softball, fast pitch softball, is pitching. You can't have too much of that at all, can you?
No, you can't. We are down a little bit from what we've had as far as pitching depth, but we've got Bailey Senior. We got 2 sophomores, Ella Graham and Madison Tedrow, but we've only got 1 freshman this year, Angelina Cross. So,
well, we mentioned we were talking earlier today too. It's not just you on your staff. Who else do you have assisting you with softball this year?
Well, I got Andy McMahon, Callie Cross returning from last year. She came out and helped us last year. Hubert Conley is returning.
Yeah, I'm good.
And we just picked up Brianna Eichbaum came in. She teaches math here, pitched over at Lee. So she's been working with her pitchers a little bit. So.
Well, it takes a lot of folks to have a successful program, and I know you're working hard to get Bradley up there. You mentioned earlier today, too, we were talking that this may be one of the toughest districts in the entire state when it comes to girls softball.
It's brutal for softball. It's brutal. I mean, Walker Valley, obviously second state last year. Saudi Daisy is usually good. Ooltewah. East Hamilton just keeps getting better and better. I mean, it's tough. It's tough.
Well, I tell you what, it's going to be here quickly, and maybe we'll have some warm weather when it gets here and everything. We want to wish you the best and your team. I'm sorry you're stuck with Andy McMahon as a coach, though. But Andy's sitting over here behind us listening in. But we want to wish you the best for the Bearettes and the whole program. And get up there, get up to the level where you want them to be so you can compete year in, year out with all the strength around here, because it's not sort of like wrestling. It comes through Southeast Tennessee, and this area of softball is queen of the sports around here, I guess you could say.
Yep, it's tough. They work hard, so.
I know they do.
We're ready to get out there.
We'll let you go, and we appreciate your time. That's Andy McClary, the head coach of the Bradley Central Bearettes softball team. Thanks for taking time to join us, Andy.
Thank you.
Adam, I'm sorry, I said Andy. It's Adam McClary. That's Adam McClary, folks, not Andy. Andy McMahon standing here behind me at the time. We'll take a quick 1-minute timeout and come back and return with a look at the lineups for both squads in 60 seconds on Mix 104.1, where your games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. have their grades. Number 5, Kevin Smith. Number 10, Jax Houston. Number 15, Logan Henry. And number 23, Julian Walker for the Owls of Ooltewah, and coached by Jay Williams. And right now, let's take a quick timeout for our tip-off moment from Toyota of Cleveland here on Mix 104.1. Back in 30 seconds. That's one of the biggest crowds. You just had the lineups. Right now the Bears are being introduced here by Coach Earl Rowan, who's on the PA. Coach Clark is 104-62 overall in his 6th year at Bradley Central. He's 10-2 against Ooltewah. Of course, his longtime assistants Patrick Spangler and Drew German for the Bears. For the Owls, Jay Williams is 35-41 in his 3rd season at Ooltewah High School. He has D'Anthony Heyman, Kerry Murray, Donnell Cochran, and Lamar Cofell as his starters, and he is 1-5 against the Bears. That one win came last year in the regular season. Right now the Bears, we had Saylor Clark, Trey Curry. Tyler Ferguson shoots an arrow into the crowd, and the entire student section, which is huge tonight, collapses. Mason Rothwell, a sophomore, and the freshman, 00, Quante Berry. We're about ready to get underway here at Bradley Central High School. Steve, I expect this to be a slam, bam, intense, emotional, quick-paced game, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the Bears had a chance when we went to the wall, but and the way they're playing these last 5 or 6 games, Gary, they've got a good shot to beat anybody in the district.
I agree with you 100%. Bradley has really played well, won 5 of the last 6. Lost that heartbreaker to East Hamilton 65-60 right here in our last broadcast on Friday night. They had a good chance to win that, but right now we're ready for the tip-off as Trey Curry is going to jump with Ooltewah, big man in the middle, and the opening tip will go to the Bears in the hands of Trey Curry as he out-jumps Jax Houston. It'll be Quante Berry running the point for the Bears, and he'll work it quickly to Rothwell, the right wing. Rothwell on to Clark, back to Tyler Ferguson, the senior. Here's a 3 by Clark, and it's good for Saylor. Good start for him. And our first Cleveland Utility 3-point of the night. And the Bears take a quick 3-0 lead at 7:39 here in the first quarter of play. Out front running the point for the Owls will be number 15, Logan Henry. Here's a drive to the hoop, shot up, blocked by Clark, rebound Bradley's. Ferguson ahead to Curry. Curry, 2-on-4, is going to have to wait for some help. Backs away at 3-point range on the right corner. On to Clark, and Berry now on the left wing will take the pass from Clark. Coach Clark to our side here is calling out a play. He's wanting to pick up the tempo, I believe, here. They're not quickly running the play. Here's Berry, gets a screen from Ferguson, drives to the hoop for the layup. Shot is good for Berry. He's got 2. 5-0 our score. Bears up at 7:05 in the period. In that right corner will be number 5, Kevin Smith. Back to Jax Houston, and he'll go to Henry now. Henry challenged by Rothwell. Gets cut off, reverses, gets cut off again defensively by Rothwell. Playing tight defense, and he was complimented highly by Coach Chuck Clark in that game at Stone Memorial last week. He had an excellent game there. Right now, controlling out front is Kevin Smith, working 1-on-1. He'll go down low, shot up, no good. Rebound, Bradley Ferguson after the missed shot by Julian Walker. Ferguson with a quick pass over now to Berry. Left side, driving through the lane for the layup. It's up and no good. Too hard. Rebound into the hands of the Owls. They'll take away with number 3. It'll be Grayson Wood all the way through, and he's going to be charging as Clark takes a lick, and he is knocked into next week, but the foul's going to be on number 3, Grayson Wood, his first. Saylor Clark, the junior, the nephew of Coach Chuck Clark. Set up perfectly there on that fast break, and you can go on a fast break, but you got to have body control and know where the defender's going to be, and he did not have both of those in his own hands. Berry, cross-court pass to Curry. Curry skips it down low to Clark. He loses the handle. Jump ball will go to Ooltewah. Clark and Smith. It'll be Ooltewah basketball. Coach Jay Williams, I don't know if you've ever met him, but folks, he comes across. He's an older fella, a very veteran coach from Ooltewah. Coached in Georgia for quite a while, he's told me. And a super, super nice guy, just to get to know his personality. Jax Houston controlling. Here's a drive. Nope. And he's going to lose it. Oh, that should be a double dribble, it looked like. by Henry. And they'll take it deep now to Kevin Smith on the left side. Barry cuts him off, says, "You're not going anywhere, young man." Back to Logan Henry. Henry shovels the ball to a teammate. Shot up, no good. Rebound to the Bears. Curry clears, and here comes Bradley. And he's going to be fouled, but no call. He'll take it to the hoop, and he's going to try to get through there, and that should have been a walk or a foul or something, but it's just going to be out of bounds to the Bears at 5:40 in the period. 5-0 Bears. Sailor Clark brings it into one of the seniors, the only senior starter for the Bears, Tyler Ferguson. Back to Clark and on now to Berry. Berry looks over a 2-3 zone being employed right now. Clark, right side at three-point range, will not shoot. And Berry will kick it over to get back to Clark for another three-pointer. It is no good. Tip to Ooltewah. Taken away by Logan Henry. Here comes Kevin Smith, and it's stolen from behind, and almost a good steal by Mason Rothwell right in front of us here. 5:14 to go in the period. 5-0 Bears. Ooltewah with the ball. Kevin Smith into Grayson Wood. Wood keeps the dribble line, goes to the paint, now kicks it back out for a three-pointer by Henry. Shot is good by Logan Henry. His first score and the Owls' first score, and it's a 5-3 game. Barry and Curry in backcourt. They'll go now to Clark. They break the press. Ball's going to be tipped away and saved by Ooltewah. Back into Henry, and they'll have the ball. With a chance to tie. Here's the breakaway down low. Will he get it in there in time? Shot, no good. Roll away. Rebound, Bradley's Curry. And a foul after an injury. And Clark's shoulder's bothering him. He's dislocated his shoulder. I know that's what he's done. He is in pain. Julie Savage, the Bradley trainer, is quickly after he was doubled over. He's had a problem with that shoulder in the past, getting knocked out of joint. And it looked exactly like what it was going on. And here's Bradley in backcourt. A long pass going to be intercepted. Bad pass by Rothwell. Boy, this one's going to be a chippy kind of game. Here's a steal by the Bears. Going the other way. Curry behind the back dribble. He'll go to the hoop for the layup. Shot is good, and he's fouled. Curry gets a 2 foul on the Owls, number 25. That'll be Julian Walker, his first, Owls second, and give Curry, who had him measured that time, the 2-pointer, 7-3 our score. Ashton Boyd, by the way, checked in for Sailor Clark. Another deadly corner three-point shooter for the Bears. Curry's employee medical free throw is good. He is inconsistent, to say the least, at the free throw line, but he hits his first tonight. He's got 3, and it's an 8-3 score. And here's Logan Henry for a 3 for the Owls. No good. Rebound. Brandon Boyd has it, and he's going to be fouled by the Owls, I believe, number 5. Yep, red 5. That'll be Kevin Smith, his first, team third, and Bear basketball left rear court. Timeout's going to be called by Jay Williams for the Owls, and he'll take a 30, and we'll take one with him here on Mix 104.1 on behalf of Tennessee Valley Urology. Back in 30 seconds at 4:19 in the period. 8-3 Bears over the Owls. As they beat Walker Valley 61-49 in the stable. The boys game going on now. We'll have a report hopefully on that game for you as the time goes on. 8-3 Bears right now with the basketball over the Owls of Ooltewah. Rothwell left side controlling, goes to Ferguson out top of the key, back to Rothwell. Gets a screen from Ferguson, drives into the lane for the layup shot, block. Rebound, the Owls take it away, and we got a foul call on Rothwell. He was fighting for a jump ball, but it'll be a foul on... Yep, Rothwell gets the foul. His first, team first. Just a common foul. Give the ball to the Owls in backcourt. Jax Houston will bring in. Jack's a big old toe-headed, they call that, blonde-colored hair. Number 10, slim and really sort of skinny, I guess you could say. Not a lot of meat on his bones, but he jumps center for them, so he's obviously a leaper. They'll go to Logan Henry and back to Kevin Smith now. Kevin Smith to Grayson Wood on the drive. He'll pull up jumper, shot short, rebound Bradley. Ferguson has it. Bears doing great work on the board tonight, getting every rebound on the defensive end, looks like. Barry gets a screen. Great pass by Barry to Rothwell, and what a beautiful one-handed pass for the bucket. It's a 10-3 score. Ooltewah going to have a new player check in here momentarily. Ashton Boyd still in the game for the Bears. Sailor Clark, who's on the bench, was attended to by the Bear trainer. We'll try to get an update on him later on. Here's Logan Henry for 2. Shot is good. Little 15-footer for 2 points. Henry's got 5. He has all of Ooltewah's points in a 10-5 game. Bradley's Boyd now into front court. Bradley setting up a play. You'll hear Coach Clark to our left here quite frequently calling plays. And you'll hear him even more so when he gets disgusted with something. Here's a long 3 by Barry. No good. Rebound to Curry. He's going to try to go up. It's going to be lost off of the Owls to the Bears. In for Ooltewah, number 23. That'll be Terrell McClurkin, and number 11, Josh Hamilton. First two subs of the Owls. The Bears have Ashton Boyd in for Clark, who's injured. Rothwell along the left baseline. Here is Boyd for a long three. It is no good this time. Boy, it looked good from here. Rebound will go to Henry of the Owls. He's double teamed along the baseline, trying to spin out of there. He is in serious trouble, and he's going to call timeout to save possession. Coach Jay Williams has burned 2 timeouts here. Still with 2:37 to go in the opening period. We'll keep it here this time, Joanna, not go to a break. At 2:37 to go, 10-5. Bears up by 5. Ooltewah had to call that timeout along the baseline.
You hate to use them this early in the game. I mean, still almost 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
We expect this to be a tough, tight game.
Yeah.
Let's look ahead now. Next week, again, we'll mention we have Tuesday, Cleveland and Bradley scheduled to be here. The weather forecast for Tuesday is not good at all. I was told by Turner Jackson they may move it to Monday, but he has not confirmed that at all. He said he would let me know if they did. So I guess as of right now, we'll find out with Turner before we go off the air, but as it stands right now, it's probably going to be still on the schedule for Tuesday. They don't want to bump it to later in the week because we got a Friday game. It had to be a Thursday, Friday back-to-back or a Friday, Saturday back-to-back. They'd rather play it Wednesday if they can, but the weather forecast for Wednesday's not good. Logan Henry again inside low, penetrates and gets an easy 2-pointer. And he's got all the Owls points, which at this point are 7. Bradley's Boyd on the right side, looking inside to Ferguson. Had him open there for a moment. He'll go to Berry now. They'll set her up to the left wing with Rothwell and Ferguson back out top of the key now. Ashton Boyd goes to Curry. Curry wanted to drive the baseline, cannot do it. He'll reset the offense again. Berry takes a handoff from Boyd, reverses from Ferguson back to Berry, down low, out of bounds to the Bears. Boy, they had a brilliant play cooked up on that. If the pass had not been deflected, Coach Jay Williams says that's off us. Hey, they may get overruled here. This may go. Yep, it's going to Ooltewah. Jay Williams wins that argument. It is Ooltewah basketball. As for the Owls, Marshall Haynes, number 20, will check in for the Owls. And here is an attempt at a steal and nearly affected by Quante Bear, the freshman. 10-7 to score. Ooltewah with the ball. A minute 44 to go here in the opening quarter play from Bradley Center. For a noisy, a huge crowd here tonight. Probably the largest crowd we've had this year. I know it is at home. We've still got Cleveland and Walker Valley both to come here. Ooltewah got the Bears 58-56 at Ooltewah back in December on the 11th. And here on Beach Night at Bradley Central, we are having a nice game. We had a brilliant JV game, extremely intense, and the crowd was really, really into it for the JV game. Down low, shot up by Ooltewah, no good. Rebound cleared by Curry as Walker misses deep and low inside. 1:10 in the period, 10-7 Bears by 3. Quante Berry all the way through, goes to Curry for the long three. Shot and rimmed away, no good. Rebound, Jack Houston of the Owls will take it. Tucker Green preparing to check in for the Bears for the first time. Here's a shot blocked by the Bears, but a foul on 0-0, I believe. Yep, Quante Berry, his first foul, team second, and that will put the Owls to the line to shoot 2. And this will be going to the line, number 23, Terrell McClurkin. Coming in will be Tucker Green for the Bears, replacing someone. Shot is missed. Rothwell checks out, Green checks in, and McClurkin is grabbing his wrist like his wrist is hurting. That's what you do when you miss a shot. You grab your arm. My arm. It was a good shot. It's just my bad wrist, that forced that to be bad. He missed it badly too, though. He'll have one more. He's done shot one. Referee's trying to give him 2. He's done shot 1. Are they going to reshoot it? I guess they had a violation the first time. This missed as well, though. Fisher was right. He gave him 2 shots. So he must have had a violation the first time. Here's the final shot. It is good this time. So McClurkin picks up his first foul to the free throw line. Our score 10-8. Bears by 2 with 53 seconds now in the period. Hope you enjoyed our interviews tonight with Between Games with Gwen Schroyer, the AV director, supervisor, guru here at Bradley Central, and also softball coach Adam McCleary. Bradley controlling, and here's an attempted steal, but Bradley saves possession as Curry grabs it back. He'll go to the hoop for the layup. Shot is no good, but he'll draw the foul and shoot 2. 2 bodies went flying dressed in red, but the foul's going to be called on one of those, number 25. That will be Julian Walker. He's got 2 now for the Owls. They have 4, shooting 2 or more of Coy Medical free throws. Number 12, the sophomore Trey Curry. Sailor Clark appears to be all right. He's preparing to check right back in. Says, yeah, I'm good. He's smiling and laughing right now. Free throw is good by Curry. Good to see him hitting those free throws. He'll have one more Coy Medical free throw as Quante Berry checks out. Logan Henry checks back in for the Owls as well. Curry, Sailor Clark in. C.J. West will check in if Curry makes this free throw. Probably going to be for Curry. The next shot by Curry for Coy Medical is no good. Rebound into the hands of the Owls, and it'll be Marshall Haynes with a loose ball. He'll scream down the floor, shot up and in, though, this time by Grayson Wood. No excuse for that lack of defense that time. No one stepped up. 11-10 our score. The Bears by 1. Curry at the line, 2 for 3 from the free throw line. He'll go to Clark in the middle. He'll drive the baseline. He's feeling pretty good. Here's Ashton Boyd for the long three-pointer. Bottom for Boyd. He's got a Cleveland Utility three-pointer, the second of the game for the Bears. The lead is 14-10. And at the buzzer, the final three-pointer from dead on. Looked really good from here, but it kicks away, no good. After 1, Bradley Central 14, the Owls of Ooltewah 10. And we'll return in 1 minute on Mix 104.1, where games are supplied by Wholesale Supply Group with period number 2. Back in 60.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. But how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600. Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
3, 2.
Start the second quarter play. The Bears will control the offensive possession. Tucker Green on the drive is going to be fouled immediately. And he's going to shoot a couple of free throws as he's going to be fouled by number 11. That will be Josh Hamilton, who picks up his first foul.
Gary, from up at the stable, East Hamlin's up 19-11 over Walker Valley.
East Hamlin
after 1.
8 points after 1. Tucker Green, the line shooting Coy Medical free throws for the Bears. His first shot is good. He's a really good free throw shooter, getting a lot of playing time for the Bears this year. The Bears will have Quante Berry, Trey Curry, Tucker Green, Sailor Clark, and also C.J. Wesley. So the tallest team we can put on the floor right now in the game. The next shot is missed. Rebound goes to the Owls. Number 21, it'll be Trey Sims, who's just checked in for the Owls. He's joined by Grayson Wood. Logan Henry still in the game. Also for the Owls, let's see, where's another player? Marshall Haynes, we said checked in, and Josh Hamilton back on the floor for the Owls of Jay Williams. Bears up 15-10, 7:21 to go in the first half of play here from Bradley Central High School. Back on the air Tuesday, we hope on Tuesday. Game could be moved due to the weather forecast. It's going to be really, really, really cold, so school may be out because it's cold if nothing else, because it's going to be down hopefully, or not hopefully, but maybe in the single digits. And here's a foul called on Quante Berry, and he better not react too strongly. He's going to pick up his second foul for the Bears, third for the team, and shooting 2 will be number 11, Josh Hamilton. 7:03 and a half, 15-10, Bears on top by 5. The first shot by Hamilton is no good. Looks like the Bears will send. Yep, Rothwell's going to check in for Berry. One more shot for Hamilton. In for Ooltewah, Jax Houston returns. Going out, Marshall Haynes. 7:03 and a half, 15-10, Bears by 5. Bears won 84-13. 84-13. Next shot is no good. Rebound, no, lane violation.
Lane violation.
So we've had 2 of those already.
Yeah, that was on CJ there.
Little anxious to get that rebound. The Bradley girls won. The Walker Valley girls lost to East Hamlin. And next shot is no good. Rebound by Trey Curry. Walker Valley girls lost their game 61-49. The Walker Valley boys are losing by 8, 19-11 after 1 quarter play from the stable. We appreciate those scores from Mr. Richard Roberts as we exchange scores throughout the year. And here's Curry taking the low inside pass. He'll be fouled, lost it off his hands. That's out of bounds. It'll be Ooltewah ball back in. Number 25, Julian Walker, who started the game for the Owls. 6:44 in a period in the half. Steve, sometime at halftime we'll check to see with Turner if they did decide about moving or if they're going to stick with it. I'll have a couple of Bears here to interview at the same time. And Coach Root will be along as well. 6:34 clock running. Ooltewah out front with Grayson Wood, Sailor Clark, guarding him. Tries to cut him off. He'll go to the hoop anyway. Shot up, no good. Boy, a lot of hands being allowed. Rebound picked away, but the Owls, Jack Houston, boy, wide open from three-point range. And he'll go down low for the layup, and it's good. He's waiting on that low shot, and he got it right on the front of the iron. 15-12 our score. 6:08 in the half. Bears up by 3. Curry, three-point range right side as Tyler Ferguson prepares to check back in for the Bears. Rothwell takes the outside pass, top of the key, and cross court to Clark. He'll fire the three. It's good again. Saylor Clark, his second long-range bomb of the night. It's now an 18-12 game as Cleveland Utilities three-pointer made by Clark. Ferguson will check in for C.J. Wesley. Also in for Ooltewah will be number 5. That's, of course, Kevin Smith. 5:52 in the half. Ooltewah in backcourt with the ball. Grayson Wood, Jack Houston bring the ball up. Grayson brings it across the timeline. He's going to be checked again by Clark on to Jack Houston, and there's a turnover. No, yep, out of bounds. Logan Henry wasn't expecting the hard pass, hit him in the hands, and out of bounds to the Bears. And Coach Clark is really giving Mason Rothwell the what to for the lack of defense that last possession for the Owls, but the Bears got the ball on the turnover. Ferguson takes it on the right side, back to Clark. He gets a screen. Will he shoot this time? Nope. In the corner now. Rothwell drives the baseline, goes up with a soft jumper. No good. Rebound to Ferguson for 2. Good by Tyler. Boy, he will give you it all under the basket. He is strong, and you might beat him, but you're going to know. And here's a foul on a made shot. Ooltewah, I believe Saylor Clark. Yep. Fouls on Saylor, his first. Team fourth. The bucket is good by number 3, Grayson Wood. His second bucket. He's got 4. He'll shoot 1 free throw at 5:09 to go with the Bears up 8. It's good. Make that 7 and 22-15 our score. Tucker Green, Trey Curry, Tyler Ferguson, Rothwell, Mason Rothwell, and Saylor Clark on the floor for the boys in white. The homestanding Bradley Central Bears have been playing really good ball here in the last 2 or 3 weeks. They have come of age, so to speak, seems like. Here's Rothwell on that drive. Boy, that spin move up. It's no good, but he's going to be fouled, and he'll shoot free throws. He's got this 360 move on the baseline. Foul is on number 5, Kevin Smith, his second. Rothwell told the line to shoot 2 Ooltewah Medical free throws at 4:51 to go in the opening half. Low-scoring boys game. Shot is no good by Rothwell. He'll have another. He's just a sophomore. First game ever as the Bears scored 24 points on the road at William Blount. 24 his very first game. He had to start because all the footballers still playing football at the time. Rothwell sinks the second one, so he's 1 for 2 there. He's got 3 on the Ooltewah Medical free throw. 21-15, 4:44 in the opening half of play. Bears by 6. Out front is Grayson Wood. He's the point guard. He's pointing and telling players where to go, what play to run. They go into a circle formation as they spin through the lane, the paint, come back to the left wing now. Grayson takes that return pass now. He'll go to the paint himself. Pull up jumper, shot no good. Rebound to the Bears. Clark, boy, he skied for that one. Saylor Clark, just a junior. The future is extremely bright for the Bears with 1 senior starter and a ton of freshmen and sophomores on this team that's getting a lot of playing time. And right now we've got 3 sophomores, and here's a shot, no good. Rebound off of Ooltewah to the Bears. 3 sophomores on the floor right now, a junior and 1 senior. In for the Owls, number 20, Marshall Haynes, 4:04 in the half, 21-15 Bears. They'll have the ball right baseline. Green inbounds to Clark for another 3. Good again.
Saylor's feeling it tonight. His best I've seen him shoot the ball.
His third Cleveland Utility three-pointer. He's got 9 points. And Bear lead 24-15, their largest margin of 9 points. Ashton Boyd preparing to check back in for Bradley Central. Bradley right now playing very good, intense ball, good defense. Here's a shot up and good by Jack Houston. He come open there to key before Tyler Ferguson could respond. He had a good clean look and he nails it 24-17. Clark to the right side to Curry. Clock showing 3:29 in the half. Back to Ferguson. Had that lane open there momentarily. And here's Clark going to drive the line this time. The layup shot is good for 2, and he's going to be fouled. Saylor Clark having a really good night. Foul's going to be called on the Owls. Didn't get the name, but we'll get that for you shortly. Ashton Boyd in for the Bears. Checking out is Tucker Green. Shooting 1 Ooltewah Medical free throw. Number 5, junior Saylor Clark. It's good. He's got 10. He's got 12 points to lead the Bears, and it's 27-17, the largest lead of 10. Down low, Grayson Wood in deep trouble in the lane. Kicks it back out now to a new player's checked in, Kyle Williams, and back for the foul is going to be called on Ooltewah's number 25. That's going to be Julian Walker, his third. I've got him for 3, and it will be 3 and a 1-and-1 for the Bears. So Julian Walker's going to get the rest of the half off probably at 3:08 to go to the line shooting 1-and-1 will be who else? Man of the night so far, number 5 junior, Saylor Clark. Bears 27-17, lead by 10. Saylor's shot is going to bounce and bounce and bounce. No good. Rebound falls off into the hands of the Owls. Ahead here goes Grayson Wood. Down low, shot no good. Rebound. Ferguson has it. He clears him out himself.
That's a good clear out right there.
Yeah, just use that devil, just shoves him out of the way and goes to Saylor Clark. Clark to Boyd, back now on across to Curry on the drive. Down low, shot no good. Foul Ooltewah. And Brown is really penetrating and drawing the foul almost every single drive.
Yeah, Curry's so big and quick. You're going to leave him score. You're going to foul him.
He is so strong. He's the strongest guy on the football team, believe it or not. Coach Damon Floyd will tell you quickly he is the strongest. Trey shooting McCoy medical free throws. He'll shoot a couple of those. The first one is no good. A little short off the front of the rim. In for the Owls, number 21, Trey Sims. I think Ooltewah's exhausted their roster tonight except for 2 players. The Bears have played deep. We'll see more of those as the night goes on. 27-17 at 2:48.5. Curry with one more shot is going to be up, and this one is good. So he is 3 for 5 at the free throw line for Floyd Medical. 28-17, the lead now at 11 for the Bears. That's their largest lead. Ooltewah trying to go down deep, down low, shot up, no good. Foul. Bradley, probably Ferguson. He says, my hands were straight up, but they're going to call him for the foul. He made too much contact. That's his first. Team foul, number 5, again to the line. Number 25, this time Julian Walker, who has 3 fouls of his own. He's staying in the game. 2:39 to go in the half. First shot by Walker is good. His first point of that at the free throw line. 28-18, Bears by 10. Next shot is also good. Coming up at halftime, Anna Roberts, Anna Walker, a couple of Barretts, along with Coach Jason Rudel, will be our halftime guest on our Southland Finance halftime show. 28-19 in backcourt. Saylor Clark being dogged by Wood. Spins free from him, comes in quickly in the front court, just leaves him behind. Skips it down low to Ferguson and tries to go up to shoot, and he does and scores. He had to fight through some hands and arms, but he got the easy layup for the score. So give the assist to Clark and the score to Ferguson. Jack shoots across court to Wood. Brandon's going to a zone here, looks like. And it will be a drive. Low, Gary, spin move, and then lost. Playing out of control and foul on Ooltewah in backcourt as the Bears. Rothwell picks it up. He'll be shooting. The foul's going to be called on number 21. That will be Trey Sims, his second. And shooting.
Team foul, 2 shots from here on.
Yep. He's going to have to wait till the first shot. They've not allow Sims to check out yet. And there's a rule, you can't check out of the game when they're shooting 2 free throws. You got to stay on the floor for the first one. Even though you're going to the bench, you just can't leave. I don't know why that rule's in place, but another one's silly.
That's one of them I don't know rules.
Rothwell sinks his first of 2 shots. He's got 3 free throws and a 2-pointer for 5. Kevin Smith checks back in for the Owls. He started earlier, 33-21, the lead at 12 for the Bears with 59.8 in the period and the half. Going to have the next shot is also good. The Valentine's Court will be presented at halftime. It's hard to believe it's going to be February here soon, but it is next Friday. And this is our last home game. Well, not the last home game right now, but they want to get in this home game. I forget why they decided to have it tonight. It should be fun.
You got Cleveland coming up, and you got senior night, so I mean, there's not a lot of choices.
Yep, and that's probably why they looked at this. 37 seconds to go. Bradley by 13 at 34-21 here in the first half. Ooltewah very patient right now. And here's a pull-up from the left elbow. Shot no good. Rebound Curry. Boy, he is getting up higher to clear. Bears are dominating on the boards, especially the defensive end tonight. And the offense has been really. One final shot for the Bears with 15 seconds to go coming up. 34-21. Saylor Clark out high with the basketball. Goes to Rothwell. Rothwell across to Curry. Boy, he gives the old head fake. Kicks it off now to Boyd for a 3-pointer. It's no good. Rebound to Ooltewah. Long court pass down the floor, no good, and nearly banked that one in. So after 1 half of play, and it's fast and furious out there, the Bears go to the locker room with a 13-point lead at 34-21. Bears 34, Owls 21 here on Mix 104.1, and we'll return in 2 minutes with more live coverage on our Southland Finance halftime show. And also the presentation will pick some of that up from the floor for the presentation of the Valentine Court for 2019. Back in 2 on Mix, where games are supplied by Wholesale Supply Group.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. You could save a lot. You can save a lot, but how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600. Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
Friends, the son of Andy and Cherie Lawson. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Hannah Deal. Our second representative for the junior class is Miss Ellie Waters. Ellie is the daughter of David and Alicia Waters. Ellie is escorted tonight by Logan Clayton. Logan is the son of Kurt Clayton and Candace Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ellie Waters. And finally, we'll present our Valentine Queen candidates for the senior class. Our first senior representative is Miss Hallie Bates. Hallie is the daughter of Chris and Amy Dorsey. Hallie is a member of Ooltewah and loves spending time with her family. After graduation, she plans to pursue a career in the medical field, focusing on women's health care. Hallie is escorted tonight by her father, Chris Dorsey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Hallie Bates. Our next senior class representative is Miss Shayla Don. Shayla is the Richard and Paula Don. Shayla is a member of the varsity basketball cheerleading squad, Gridiron Girl, Beta Club, National Honor Society, DECA, and Student Council. After graduation, Shayla plans to attend Cleveland State and then transfer to a four-year university to major in business. Shayla is escorted tonight by her father, Richard Dye. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Shayla Dye. Our final representative for the senior class is Miss Victoria Freeman. Victoria is the daughter of Greg and Brittany Freeman. Victoria is captain of the varsity basketball cheer team and a thrower for the BCHS track team. After graduation, Victoria is attending the University of Alabama to double major in public relations and sports media. She then will attend law school to become a sports agent. Victoria is escorted tonight by her father, Greg Freeman. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Victoria Freeman. Now coming to the court is Bradley Central High School Principal, Mr. Todd Shoemaker. Mr. Shoemaker is escorting Ashley Sims, Valentine Queen 2018, who will assist in the crowning of our new queen. Ashley is currently attending Lee University. And now, without further ado, the 2019 Bradley Central High School Valentine's Queen is Miss Shayla Don. I'm sure there'll be some picture taking that will be necessary for our report. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving our queen another round of applause, Miss Shayla Don. Tonight's program was put together by Miss Mary Iverson and Miss Campbell.
Numbers, we'll have to refer to Adam Belfort there, but
You had a bunch of girls hit threes. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different girls hit a three-pointer tonight.
well, that's the shot they gave us. You know, they played 2-3 zone, and you know, you notice there's not a whole lot of mid-range shots there. It's either the three or it's inside to Walker or Barnes, and you know, we played a lot of people. You got the running clock. It's hard sometimes to get a rhythm going in games like this, but I thought our kids all came in and played really hard, and you know, we're supposed to win this game. We quit pressing at halftime. You know, if you're not here, you're saying Barrett's ran it up. We didn't try to run it up. We just people came in. We didn't press again after second quarter, and you know, we just had them out athlete in each position, and our kids did a really good job of executing our system here.
Well, you get set now. You go back into a little tougher game with Cleveland High School, who's only one game behind us in the district standings. Their only losses to the Bearettes. I guess you could say you could really wrap up the district with a win Tuesday night. Is that game still on Tuesday as the schedule stands right now? Or is
yes. Yeah, we're playing Tuesday. Yeah, we're not going to move that unless the weather comes in and it cancels Tuesday. Then we'd obviously have to move it to a later date, but we're not going to move it up because of the weather.
Okay. Well, that was the question I had is exactly that there. Okay. Well,
today's Friday. A lot of our practice plans and things,
you got some big district games coming up.
We got to have a little time to practice.
Valley.
Yeah. Kids off on the weekend, you just don't come in and play that game cold turkey. So we will either play Tuesday, or if it gets inclement weather, we'll play it later.
Okay. In a game like this, I said something to the girls here when he goes interviewing Anna Roberts and Anna Walker. Is that I guarantee Coach finds something he wasn't pleased with. Is there anything that you didn't like, or what do you gain from a game like this? You get a lot of every player that you have scored points tonight. Every single one of them had some points. I think if I looked at my scorecard right. Well,
everybody but Cameron Mayo.
She played a lot.
I
mean, she had.
Well, she's 0 for 4. So I mean, you look at down through there. Anna Walker shot 14 shots.
Yeah.
The next biggest number was Jemiah Williams at 8, and then we had Roberts with 7, Blair with 7. You see, there's a lot of sharing of the ball. I mean, we had 20 assists, which is an impressive number for a high school game.
How about the 40 turnovers? Have you had that many turnovers that your defense has forced before in a game? I don't recall. That's a lot of. It's 33 in the first half.
That's the highest this year. I don't. I don't think I've got any dementia yet, but I don't. Could we have had one in the last 9 years? Maybe, but not that one. But if you want to find what I was critical about, we came in at halftime with a huge lead, but we're shooting 36% We'd missed too many gimmies.
Yeah.
Just 4 or 5 gimmies, 3 or 4 gimmies turns a 36% into a 46%.
Mm-hmm.
So we missed just 4 or 5 crib shots, and that's the only thing I could say. I mean, Lord, the game was over at halftime.
Yeah.
I would challenge these kids to not play the scoreboard, keep playing hard. It's just a challenge to when you're that much more athletic than a team. You certainly don't want to run it up. And that's why we didn't press again, from the half on. But I can't demand that my kids play hard half-court defense, and I'm not going to apologize for that.
You shouldn't. I mean, that's part of the game, and your team's at a level where they play like that. And I know you like to get everybody in there, and you had everybody was in there almost. You had 11 the first half out of the 15. You got the other 4 in there in the second half. So it's a good way to pick up another district win. That's 63 in a row now, district wins here for the Bearettes. Haven't lost since that overtime game at Cleveland Middle School when the Dome was being...
was that 2014?
2015, I think, if I recall right. It's been 14. Yeah,
2014,
5 seasons, 2014. So it's been 5 years anyway.
Well, we've been blessed. We had a lot of great players here, and we've had good support, and I'm certainly not going to take any credit for that other than just we've had kids that bought into our system, and a lot of basketball get to play. Yeah. I hope that the Bearettes are playing their best basketball when the cheese is on the cracker and it's limitation time, and you've got to win or you're going home. That's our goal. I've had people say, "Well, you peaked too early, or you did this." People may not know this. Everybody out there may not know this, but I've been coaching 26 years.
Yeah.
And, people say 9 years with the Bearettes, but look. I was coaching long before I took over the Bearettes, and I don't know a secret formula to keep your team from peaking too early. And when I do find that formula, I will be a very wealthy man.
Well, Coach, appreciate you again. We're going to let you go. I'm going to swap you out for somebody a lot better looking than you are.
A lot better looking than me, yes.
The winner of our Valentine's Court tonight. We're going to thank you, Coach. That's head coach Jason Reuter. Can you get him on over that tiara there? You got it?
Yeah, I think it might fall, though.
Oh, we're okay. We're going to keep you from falling. Being joined now by a beautiful young lady, good friend of mine, Shayla Dye, senior here at Bradley Central. I saw you today, and you said you're going to be in a Valentine's Court. You and Tori Freeman. Who was the other senior?
Hallie Bates.
Hallie Bates. Boy, 3 lovely girls out there.
Well, thank you.
Is that a vote by the students, or who selects the winner?
Yes, sir. It's our senior class.
You think Dylan Stanford voted for you?
Of course. He better have.
Well, Dylan, I saw him today. He said he'd be here tonight, cheering for you and all that. But congratulations on the win.
Well, thank you.
I know it's well-deserved, and it will be a fun time for you around school tomorrow.
I'm really
or
happy.
Monday. It'll be Monday.
I'm happy that happened. It was overwhelming. I was shaking.
Yeah. Now, who was your escort? I didn't get a chance to watch
My
it.
dad, Richard Dye.
Richard Dye was your escort. Okay.
Yes.
Well, congratulations to him as well, and your mom and everyone involved there. But we will let you go. Let me take this off so you don't knock your crown off here. I don't want to do that. There you go. Thanks, Shayla.
Well, thank you.
That is Shayla Dye, a senior, a lovely young lady who tonight was crowned the Valentine's Court homecoming, or not homecoming, Valentine's Court queen tonight at Bradley Central. We'll take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll return here at Southline Finance halftime show on Mix 104.1, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group when we return. Steve's going to check. Richard Roberts been sending us scores all night long. We're trading scores with them. And we open the second quarter. It will be Ooltewah or Brandy ball. It's going to be Ooltewah ball, I believe. Yep, red ball as we open the third quarter play with the Bears up 34-21 in our game here at Bradley Central. Next broadcast is scheduled. Heard Coach Reuter say it's not going to be moved until it has to be moved. It'll be Tuesday night, Bradley and Cleveland going right here at Bradley Central. And let's see what you got there, Steve.
Okay, I've got East Ham up 47-33 at the end of 3, and that's probably a pretty early score, everything going on here.
Here's a steal by Quante Bear for the layup. Shot is good. Counted, and he's fouled. Give him 2 fouls on Ooltewah's number 3. That will be Grayson Woods, his second, team first of the half. And to the Ocoee Medical free throw line, 0-0, the freshman, an outstanding 6'4" freshman Quante Berry. The free throw is good. No good. It went all the way down, reverse, kick back out. Rebound to Ooltewah. And in backcourt, they'll bring it into front court with Grayson Wood leading the charge of the Owls. They're down by 15 now, their largest deficit of the game, 36-20. Here's Woods on the drive, kicks in the corner for Logan Henry for 3. Shot, no good. Rebound. Kicks out long to Wood. He'll fire up a 3. Shot, no good. Rebound. The Bears, Rothwell has it. And a long lead pass ahead to Sailor Clark. Going to the hoop, trying to. He'll lose it out of bounds. Great defensive work that time by Grayson Wood. Get the ball right back to the Owls, who trail by 15. Tuesday night right here, weather permitting, Bradley Central in Cleveland. And we'll have a crowd here no matter the weather if it's drivable and school's not canceled. Here's Wood again. Pull-up jumper from the right elbow. Shot, short air ball. Rebound to Ooltewah. Jump ball. This go to the Owls. Trey Curry ties up one of the Owls inside. 7:02 to go in the third. 36-21 Bears. Coach Jay Williams, another good guy. We've got to know him quite well the last 3 years he's been at Ooltewah. And the Bears will take the ball in front court with Curry to Rothwell, back to Berry. Tyler Ferguson at the left elbow cannot shoot. Goes to Berry. He'll fire the three-pointer. It is no good. Rebound cleared by the Owls. Grayson Wood, long lead pass ahead to Logan Henry for the drive down low, uncontested. Got a great screen that time on the feed, and he'll pick up his, let's see, he's got 11 to lead the Owls. 36-23, the lead still at 13. Barry going the other way, goes to Ferguson, shot is no good, roll away, but he'll draw the foul and shoot more. Boy, Brad is getting great penetration. Here's his, again on Grayson Wood, his third, team second of the half against the line. Tyler Ferguson shooting on Coy Medical free throws. The first one is good. Tyler typically a very good free throw shooter. His first trip there for Coy Medical is good. He'll have another. Next shot is no good. Rebound out long. Foul Ferguson. Coming over the top, he's going to pick up his second foul, team first of the half. 6:24 to go in the third. Bradley JV tonight dropped their game 58-56 in a great, absolutely spine-tingling JV boys game. No girls JV tonight. Bradley girls rolled 84-13 by a whopping 71 points. That's the largest margin of victory they've had in some while. And here's a shot inside Ooltewah, no good. Rebound to Curry of the Bears. These games are right now live for you on BCHS.TV. You can hear this audio and the great presentation of video by the Bradley Central BCHS.TV crew. Trey Curry inside. Also, you can pick it up live on YouTube and Facebook by searching the BCHS network. I believe we got a time call. Nope. A foul call on Sailor Clark. His second, team second of the half. 5:48 in the third, 39-23. Grayson Wood out front for the Owls. Right side to Kevin Smith. Now back to Logan Henry. Logan's the outside shooter, it appears to be. We saw Ooltewah earlier, but boy, it's been a long time ago. About 6 weeks since we saw them. Here's Logan Henry for that three. Shot no good. Rebound again by Curry. Boy, Curry's had a strong night on the boards on both ends of the floor. Barry in backcourt. He shakes free easily from Kevin Smith. Kicks the ball to the left side now to Rothwell. Back to Clark, and here's a steal. Too bad of a pass for Rothwell, and easy bucket that time for Grayson Wood. Ooltewah's going to apply some extensive full-court pressure, man-to-man. 5:02 to go in the third now, 39-25. Barry just walks the ball up the floor against Smith. Looks to Coach Clark for the call on the play set. Hands it off to Ferguson. He's going to be fouled, and here's going to be no foul. Here's going to be the runaway down the floor. Shot good by Ooltewah. Not a good possession the last two plays, and Coach Clark is not happy. He is furious with one of his players. We'll take a break here. 4:37 to go in the third. 30-second timeout for the Bears and Tennessee Valley Raja. Back in 1/2 minute.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. You can save a lot. You can save a lot. But how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600. Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
If the Bears play any better, they've had two horrible possessions the last two trips down the floor, and they'll bring it inbounds. Ball nearly knocked away again. Sailor Clark trying to get in front court. He's triple teamed. Somebody's got to be open, guys. We've got the numbers here. Rothwell to the hoop for the easy two-pointer. They overplayed and gambled on defense and left the back door wide open. The Bears lead at 41-27. Jack Houston turn around and draw off the glass. Good for the Owls. He's got 6. 41-29. The Bears by 12. Clark in backcourt gets double teamed. Really gets fouled. No call. Ahead now. They break the press easily. Ahead back to Clark from Curry. And the Bears control it. Leading it by 12 at 4:05 in the third. Bradley's still a very, very young team with one senior starter. And really, you see, C.J. West is a senior. I think they have 3 seniors total. 2 seniors, I think, on the team this year. Future looks extremely bright for this young group of Bears and Coach Clark. Tyler Ferguson controlling on the right wing. Gets a 5-second count and dishes off the ball now to Sailor Clark, who tries to spin into the lane. And here's a steal. Sailor with another turnover that time. Boy, he got in trouble and he lost it. Shot up and good by Ooltewah. Number 3, Grayson Wood. Here comes Ashton Boyd, and probably going to replace Sailor. Has had some difficulties here in the third quarter play. Curry comes into front court. Drives into the paint, back to Saylor for a long three-pointer. It is no good. Rebound to the Bears. Ferguson on the tip from Curry, saves it. Here's Curry on the drive for the hoop. He's going to be fouled. He'll shoot free throws again. Fouls on number 3. That's going to be Grayson Woods. I've got him for 4. That is 4. Grayson Woods picks up his 4th foul. He's got 9 points. And Trey Curry, the sophomore, shooting 2 Ooltewah medical free throws. The first of which is no good. Too long that time. Ashton Boyd in for Saylor Clark. Had a difficult time here in the third. Also back in, number 21, Trey Sims for the Owls. 3:18 to go in the third. Bears by 41-31. Trying to redeem a 2-point loss, the last second loss at Ooltewah early in the year. Shot by Curry is good this time, so he has made 5 of 9. He's missed 4. 42-31. Bears on the defense now. Controlling the ball out front, Terrell McClurkin. They played a lot of guys deep for the Owls of Jay Williams here tonight as well. The Bears have played deep into the roster. Here's a drive by Henry. Gets cut off this time. Boy, Mason Rothwell's defense has really picked up here in the last few games. Shot inside Ooltewah, short. No good. Rebound by Ooltewah. Back up and no good. It rolled across the rim. Fell back off. Then one of the Owls picks it up again. Here's a drive inside low. Shot good. Nice move by McGurkin. He gets his 3rd point of the night. 42-33. Curry in backcourt has it knocked away. Ooltewah has it. Jump ball to Ooltewah. Bradley having all kind of trouble in backcourt. Just on the inbounds pass as Ooltewah is attacking the recipient of the pass on the inbounds play. Here's Logan Henry. Can't shoot. He's going to be double teamed. Backs away now down low. They'll go in. And he loses the handle. And it's going to be a foul on the Bears, I believe. White, 2-0. Tyler Ferguson gets called for his 3rd foul. Team 3rd of the half. And back in for Ooltewah will be number 11, Josh Hamilton. 2:31 to go. 3rd team foul. We have 3 on both teams, and now Tyler Ferguson is having Rod Davis explain to him the call, and he will leave as Saylor Clark will check back in. Ooltewah controlling left baseline. Pass inside low. Blocked by Curry. They got the rebound back, but boy, that was a Spaldenberg in his face that time. And underneath, we've got a foul call on Ooltewah. Pushing off, 21, I believe. Yep, 21. Shoving off to get position. Trey Sims, his 3rd foul. And for the Bears, it'll be basketball on the right baseline in backcourt. See if they can get a clean inbounds. They do this time to Rothwell. He's going to be double teaming that corner. Gets back, though, on return pass to Clark. He spins from a double team into front court quickly. Kicks it off now to Curry. Curry reverses back, and it's knocked away by the Owls again for a steal. Down low. Shot is no good. And it's going to be goaltending on Rothwell. Give him 2. That'll be Marcus Haynes. His 1st score of the night comes on the goaltending call against Rothwell. And that was a good call that time. 42-35, the lead down to 7. Bears have led by 14 points. It's down to 7 now as Ooltewah's defense has picked up, and some sloppy ball handling of the Bears has let Ooltewah get back in the game. Terrible passing here, and here's another pass nearly thrown away by Quante Berry to Curry. Quante takes a return pass left side. He'll go back to Rothwell on the right wing on to Clark. Clark had 3, and there's another knock away, but saved by Berry. Bradley's telegraphing her pass. Here's Berry on the drive. Shot good for 2. Nice move to the late foot running jumper. And the Bear lead again 9. Bradley's telegraphing her passing to get in tight. And they're giving opportunities to Ooltewah over and over to steal the ball. And they have taken advantage of those here in the 3rd quarter. 44-35, the lead at 9 with 1:22 to go in the 3rd. Out front is Kevin Smith, goes to Haynes. Haynes working out the left side. Hands it off now to McClurkin. And they'll take it to the top of the key now. Haynes wants to drive down low. They get to Smith, shot up, and no good. Rebound by the Bears, Rothwell. Boy, they're letting them play very physical underneath there for sure. Rothwell to Curry now. Under a minute to go, 55 seconds to go in the 3rd. The Bears by 9, 44-35. Led the half by 13, 34-21. Their biggest lead has been 14. It will be Curry going to Clark. Clark to Rothwell, penetrates down low, kicks it back out long though. Bears will not shoot from that point. Here's Berry on the drive, goes up strong to shoot. He's going to be fouled, and he'll take a couple. Foul on number 21. That's going to be 4 on Sims, I believe, for the Owls. That's his 4th. 4 on Sims, 4 on Wood. Both Wood is out of the game right now. Sims going to be out of the game after the free throw attempt is good by Berry. He's got 7. Smith comes out. Sims stays in the game. Replacing Smith is Julian Walker. One more Oklahoma Medical free throw is good by Berry. Oh, a great looking freshman. He's got 8. Bear lead back to 10 now at 11, 46-35. It was down to 7, has been as high as 14. Clock's at 27 seconds to go here in the third quarter play. 5 fouls against the Owls, 3 on the Bears. 5-second count was on, and now they'll break free from that. And here's a pass, and there's a walk, and there's a block by Curry again. 16.4 to go. 16.4 in the third. The Bears by 11, 46-35. And now Ashton Boyd's being taken from the floor. He's bleeding. Got blood on him somewhere. He's going to go straight to the trainer. Yep, he's got blood on the back of his uniform. It's not his blood. You can't get blood on the back of the uniform down below the number on the back. But 16.4 to go. The Owls will nearly throw it away. Here's a pass, and here is, nope. Oh, what? And he got bodies, and the foul's finally going to be called. Oh, that's going to be on, oh my goodness, that's going to be on Sims. He's got 5. He's gone. He has got 5. He just fell out here in the third quarter. Trey Sims will leave with his 5th foul. 3 of those here in the third, and 0 points for the Owls. Jack Houston will check back in, the starting center, and the Bears have 9.7 seconds here in the third to do something with it. They'll inbound the ball in the backcourt to Curry. Bears up by 11, 46-35. Tucker Green takes a pass to Curry. He goes into the lane for the layup shot. Is good at the buzzer. Trey Curry nails it for the Bears. Their lead is again 13 at 48-35. Exciting third quarter play here on Mix 104.1, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. We'll take a quick break and return in 1 minute with the fourth and final quarter of play.
You're clear.
1 minute here, 1 minute. Final already. 6. Minutes to go in the game. The Bears up 48-35 thanks to that last second layup by Trey Curry on a beautifully performed inbounds play with 9.7 seconds to go. On the floor for the Bears right now, on the fourth, Sailor Clark, Trey Curry, Tucker Green, along with Quante Berry down low. The pass will go to Sailor Clark. Back to Berry for 3. Oh, he fakes a 3, goes to the hoop, hands it to Clark for 2, and he blows a layup rebound to the Owls. Marshall Haynes has it ahead of Jackson Houston. Houston says, get rid of the ball. I'm not a good ball handler. Here's a bad pass. The Bears have it. Quante Berry on the lead. Down the floor for the layup shot is good for 2 and Berry. Lead is at 15, 50-35 with 7:20 to go. Here's a steal by Clark in backcourt. Crazy, lazy pass by the Owls that time. Just a dumb pass.
They're speeding up a little bit, and they're playing a little bit too fast for themselves.
Taking some ridiculous chances. 7:07 in the game. Bears by 50-35, trying to pick up their 5th win. Be 5-4 in district play. Would drop the Owls to 5-4, so they would even it up with the Owls. And Walker Valley has lost tonight, by the way, didn't they, Steve?
Yes.
They lost their game tonight, so they're in a
they lost that 68-56
downward spiral right now. They lost by 12, 68-56. Here's Curry. Cracks in. He lost the handle, and that ball's going to be picked up by the Owls and foul on Bradley. Going to be a foul on Bradley Central's Ashton Boyd. No, that's Sailor Clark. Clark's got 3 now. Team has 4. And it'll be in backcourt. Ooltewah basketball. Back into the game. Grayson Woods with 4 fouls of his own.
Yeah, the Bears are in good foul shape. This half because they've only got 4.
Here comes Curry out. He's bleeding somewhere. He's got blood on his back. I don't know where this blood on the back's coming from. As Ricky McCleary checks in, Tyler Ferguson back in for the Bears. Somebody out there's got to be bleeding beside. They're not going to let Ricky McCleary in. He can't come in right now. Okay. They swapped out the player for the blood jersey. That's what that was. So Ricky's going to have to wait a minute. And he'll get in there the next dead ball. 6:30 to go, 50-35. Trey Curry apparently has some blood somewhere. Yep, on his back again. Julia Savage, the Bear trainer, is twice now. She is asked to get blood off the back of the jersey, which tells me somebody else besides the 2 players from theirs that come out has got to be bleeding somewhere. Here's a drive inside by Henry. Boy, good look. Missed it out of bounds to the Ooltewah. Now McClary's allowed to come in. It'll be Ooltewah ball as Sailor Clark checks out. Right baseline. Ooltewah will inbounds under their own goal. Kevin Smith inbounds. He'll come in right under the goal, and the shot is blocked behind by Berry. And there's a foul on Ooltewah as Ferguson had it. It's going to be number 3. And is he gone? Let's see. I think that's 5. He's gone. The second Owl foul out. Grayson Wood fouls out with a total of 9 points. Trey Curry will check back in for the Bears. Will now tuck his jersey in. The shooting free throws. Should be shooting free throws. Team foul number 7. Curry in and shooting. Yep. Rothwell checks out. At the line shooting will be number 20, Bear senior Tyler Ferguson. Shooting a Coy Medical free throws at 6:07 to go. 50-35, Bears by 15. Their largest lead of the game so far. They led after 3 by 13. Free throw is good. He'll have another. Ferguson Knight with 2 free throws, 2 field goals for 6. One more shot is no good. Gets his, nope, tried for his own rebound, did not get it. Picked away by Julian Walker for the Owls. 16-point lead, 51-35. Back here, hopefully Tuesday night, Bradley and Cleveland, depending on the weather. You heard them talk. The game will not be moved from its schedule on Tuesday. It may be bumped to later in the year. But right now they're sticking with the Tuesday schedule. We'll have to see how things go around here. You never know with the weather. It could be snowing all around us on the mountains and we get nothing. But it's going to be cold no matter what. Here's a pass. Nearly a throw if the Owl shot up. No good. Rebound. Ooltewah up and good. And a foul's going to be called on someone. I believe bucket's good. It's going to be Tucker Green. He gets his first foul of the game. The Bears 5th. And shooting 1 free throw will be number 34 who just checked in. Lane Moore got the bucket for 2 and 1 free throw coming up at 5:32 in the game. And that free throw is good. 51-38 after the 3-point play for the Owls. 5.5 in the game. It's Curry, Berry, McCleary, Ferguson, and Green on the floor for the Bears.
I think the Bears are going to be content around a little clock right here.
Yep, they're in the bonus too. Out front, excellent, and all the Bears really are good ball handlers. You don't feel uncomfortable with anybody handling the ball for the Bears. And they're working the outside to get that back door. So all they're looking for now, back door or foul. Here's a 5-second count. Nope. Barry goes up and he'll get 2. Another little running jumper.
Great touch on that shot.
He's got that soft touch. It's going to be his 12th point of the night. 53-38. Logan Henry at 3-point range. He'll not shoot this time. Goes to teammate Josh Hamilton. Back to Kevin Smith and returns to Hamilton. 5-second count on Curry against Hamilton. In the corner to Logan Henry. Drives the baseline, wants to shoot it. Shot is good. Henry's got another. 5 field goals, a 3-pointer for 13. Front court pass comes to Trey Curry. On the baseline, going to the hoop for the layup. Oh, he short-armed it, no good. Rebound Henry on the Owls. 4:21 in backcourt. Tyler Ferguson working hard against Henry. And he's getting a little physical there, and there's the call.
You knew that was coming.
Yeah, you cringe when you see it, and that's going to be 4. That's 4 on Tyler. He's going to be coming out. Sailor Clark back in for the Bears. And it's not a shooting situation. Only team foul number 6 for Bradley. Ferguson checks out. Clark back in. Clark's a junior. In for the senior. Along the baseline, Ooltewah looks in, comes in long, and there's a foul on Barry. trying to grab the high pass. He's going to pick up the foul. It's going to be his third. Team 7th, shooting 1-1, be number 20, Marshall Haynes for the Owls. 4:15 to go in the game. Bears by 13, 53-40. Not a comfortable lead yet. Long way to go in the game. Free throw is good. No good. Rebound by Haynes. Gets his own loose ball. And then it's stolen away by Curry underneath. And then we're going to have a foul on Curry of the Bears. How did he get that? It's going to be 2 on him. His second player control foul. No foul attempts coming up. Coach Clark's trying his best to get a timeout call, and the crowd was killing his call. Let's take a break ourselves. This will be a 60-second timeout. We'll take it with them here. 4:10 to go. Mix 104.1. Back in 60 seconds. 53-40. Bears on top. Okay. Inbound pass after the timeout. We've had a foul call on Redbank. Ooltewah. I thought it's 20 on the Bears, but no, it's going to be, no, he's not even in the game. It's going to be number 20 on the Owls. Marshall Haynes on his first foul, team number 8. And the Bears will shoot free throws. I think you got the wrong call on the wrong player, but maybe not. Okay, Bears will shoot. It'll be Tucker Green to the line, shooting Ooltewah Medical free throws. 1-1 for Green. And he'll fire the shot. It's going to be long, no good. Rebound to the Owls. Taken away by Lane Moore, who came in after a couple of Owls have fouled out, and they'll bring it in the front. Go Kevin Smith down low. Fires that pass back to Haynes. Ooltewah down by 13, 53-40 with 3:55 to go. And into the corner for Logan Henry for 3. Shot is good. He is deadly.
3-ball can turn these around in a hurry.
His second 3, and both of them have come for Ooltewah off his fingertips. 53-43, lead down to 10 with 3:41 in the game. Boy, dangerous pass, and the foul's going to be called on Moore. Boy, that was a dangerous pass, but Moore picks up his first. Team 9. Ricky McClary checks in for the Bears. Sailor Clark shooting a 1-1 as Tucker Green checks out.
Next one's Bears will be shooting 2 after this one.
Yep, it could be important in the game. 3:37, the clock is stopped. Free throw is no good. Rebound no by Curry. He goes up for 2 and it's good.
Curry cleaned that one up.
He's got 13 now. 55-43, the lead at 12 again for the Bears. Kevin Smith working 1-1 against Berry. In the corner, Henry. He's on the right corner now. They're not going to give him an open look as Sailor Clark is on him. Bradley has 3 fouls on 3 players and 4 on Tyler Ferguson. Here's a drive down low. Shot blocked by Berry. Oh, blocked behind. There's no way that was a foul, Mr. Ref. Berry whistled for his 4th foul. That's 4 on Berry. They know it. Coach German keeps close tabs on those fouls for Coach Clark. 3:11 to go. Shooting 2 is number, how can he say a number there? Number 5, it will be Smith. His first free throw is good. Ashton Boyd in for the Bears. 3:11 to go in the game. Bears by 11, 55-44. One more shot for the lefty, Kevin Smith. He fires it up softly. It is good. He's got 2 free throws. Lead is 9, 55-45. Bradley quickly into front court. Ooltewah really gambling on defense now in backcourt when Bradley inbounds the ball. 3 minutes to go in this game. Here goes Sailor Clark to the hoop. Can't shoot. And the Bears are going to run this backdoor play, kill some time out front as long as they can, take the foul calls and get those. And here's that backdoor to Boyd on a brilliant feed from Berry. First 2 of the night from the 2-point range by Boyd, shot up and in by Kevin Smith somehow. His first bucket of the night. He's got 4 points here in the last couple of minutes. 2:33 in the game. The Bears by 10, 57-47. Rockwell thinks about a three, goes to the hoop for a little soft two-footer. Shot no good. Rebound to the Bears. Saved by Clark to the Curry.
That was a huge rebound right there.
Yeah, it was a great rebound by Clark. Boy, he is dangerously close to the half line. Barry was. Rockwell takes the pass. He's going to be fouled by Moore. He'll shoot two now as that's team foul number 10. Lane Moore picks up his second foul, and young sophomore Mason Rockwell, standing about 6'4", 6'5", will toe the line for the Bears at 2:12 to go in the game. The Bears with 10, 57-47. This could be a huge win for the Bears district-wise. Free throw is no good. Rothwell's beside himself. McCleary checks in. Berry checks out for the Bears. He's got 4 fouls. Ferguson has 4 fouls. Clark has 3 fouls. 2 fouls. 2 players for Ooltewah have already fouled out. One more shot for Rothwell for Coy Medical, and this one is good. He got the bounce. He has got 5 points at the free throw line, 2 buckets for a total of 9. 58-47, the lead at 11 for the Bears. Lane Moore goes low to Jax Houston. In the lane to Moore now. He'll go, and it's stolen away by Curry. Curry just takes it away right out of his hands. He had the ball right in front of him. And the Bears will call time, and Coach Clark will take a 60-second timeout here on Mix 104.1. On behalf of Tennessee Valley Raja, we'll take one right along with them by telling you the score. 58-47, the Bears with 1:55 on Mix, where games are supplied by Wholesale Supply Group.
All right, 5.
Back in after the Bear timeout. Just had a foul call on Ooltewah's number 15. Logan Henry picks up only his first foul of the night, but that'll send Trey Kerr to the line to shoot 2. He is 5 for 9, I think, if I'm correct tonight. His first one is good. He is 6 for 10. Bears lead at 59-47 with 1:38 in the game. 12-point lead with 1:38 to go in the game. And it's getting to the point where I think I can say we might have this in the pocket here. Next shot is no good. Rebound kicks out long to Jax Houston and the Owls. It's not over, though. And here comes Kevin Smith driving all the way through on the left side. Shot up off the glass. No good. Rebound Curry, who's had a monster night on the board tonight. He's got at least 10, 12. And there's a foul. That should be an intentional foul right there, but no call is going to be made. It's going to be on number 25. Walker, I've got him for 4. He's already lost 2 teammates to 5 fouls. And shooting 2 for the Bears, number 5. Sailor Clark's picked up 3 3-pointers, a free throw and a bucket for 12 points. Have a chance to add a couple more to it here. The first free throw is good. He's got 13. The lead for the Bears is 13, 60-47.
Feeling a bit more comfortable now, Gary.
Yep. One more shot is short. No good. Foul on Sailor reaching in. Oh, man. He's got 4 for the Bears, I believe is what we have in the record books. Yep, that's going to be 4 for him.
Everybody's shooting 2.
He's got 4. Barry's got 4. Ferguson's got 4 for the Bears. And shooting 2 is number 34, Lane Moore. 1:24 to go. His team is down, the Owls, by 13. Next shot, first shot, is no good. Too long, too hard, too low. One more shot coming up for Moore. Bears trying to climb into 4th place with a win over the Owls tonight. Next shot is good. Moore picks up his second free throw, a total of 4 points. 60-48 our score. Bears on top of 12 with the ball. Clock at 1:16. Sailor Clark, ball out of bounds to Ooltewah. There's a turnover. Clark trying to hit Boyd. In for Ooltewah will be number 23. That'll be Terrell McClurkin. He has no fouls. Inbounding in backcourt, Jack Houston. Bradley's Berry, Curry, Rothwell, Clark, and Boyd. 4 out of 5 starters. Ferguson still on the bench with foul trouble. Lane Moore hands it off to Logan Henry. You know he's going to shoot it. He'll go to the hoop for the layup. It's good. He's unstoppable inside there. And outside, he's good. Jay Williams takes a timeout, and Bear defenders are feeling the wrath of Coach Clark. A 60-second break, and we'll take one here on Mix 104.1 with exactly 1 minute in the game. Bears up by 10, 60-50. Back in one on Mix, where games are supplied by Wholesale Supply Group.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
On top by 10, it'll be Bradley basketball in backcourt. Sailor Clark to inbounds. Bradley did not trade out any players, and they'll bring it into Rothwell, who's going to be fouled by 23. That's going to be Terrell McClurkin, who just checked back in, his first foul. And Rothwell will go to the line to shoot 2. Ricky McClary checks in for the Bears after the first shot. He will. We'll have our post-game interview coming up with one of the Bears and Coach Chuck Clark. Appreciate all our sponsors making all these games possible. Free throw is too long and too hard by Rothwell. He looks like he's at a loss as to why he's missing free throws. Ashton Boyd checks out. Ricky McClary in. He shakes hands in backcourt. Quante Berry like they've never met it before. Next shot is no good. Rimmed away from Mason. Foul on the Bears. And Sailor Clark.
He went right over his back.
Just picked up his 5th foul. He's gone. So Sailor is gone with 9, 10, 11, 13 points tonight. Had a strong first half. In the second half, he'd probably like to forget. Shooting 2 with 57 seconds to go, and this team only down by 10 now, 60-50. Is Jax Houston, the starting center for the out. He's short. It's no good. One more coming up. One more shot from Mr. Houston. His second shot is good this time. He picks up his first free throw. He's got 7. And the Bears have the ball in backcourt. It's inbound, and there's a foul quickly on Terrell McClurkin. He's trying to say Berry stepped out of bounds, but the official not buying that. And McClurkin picked up his second quick foul into the line with 55 seconds to go. You're right, it may be a free throw shooting contest.
Yeah, I mean, you know, those 5 seconds went off, and we've been up and down the floor twice, maybe 3 times shooting free throws.
And we don't need to be fouling, though.
No.
We're leading by 9. Free throw is no good by Berry.
And we've left a lot of free throws laying on the line tonight.
We said that same thing the last game. You know Coach Clark's not going to be happy with that, but right now his team is ahead by 9. Next shot is good by Berry. He's got 3 free throws, a total of 13 points, 61-51 again to 10. Terrell McClurkin trying to go down low. They do to Houston. Shot no good. Rebound saved by Ooltewah. McClurkin back up and in. Timeout, Ooltewah. Lane Moore gets that bucket. And with 42.9, we're going to have another 1-minute timeout. I believe Ooltewah has 1 timeout left. And the Bears, man, let's keep it here this time. We've had so many. Let's review what's happened here tonight and also at Walker Valley tonight. Earlier, the JV game went to East Hamilton. I'm sorry, Ooltewah 58-56. Ooltewah 58 to Bears, JV 56. No girls JV game. Bradley Bears with the biggest blowout in a long time, an 84-13 over the Lady Owls of Ooltewah. The Bradley girls tonight, well, that was the Bradley girls. Ooltewah girls struggling, obviously. The Walker Valley girls lost 61-49 to East Hamilton, and the Walker Valley boys lost again 68-56 to East Hamilton as well in that boys battle. And we have the boys battle for Bradley and Ooltewah going down to the final 43 seconds with the Bears up 61-53. Next broadcast schedule will be Tuesday night, Bradley Central in Cleveland. We're told now they will decide definitely later tonight, so we may get word out via Twitter and whatever other social media mess we have if that game will be played on Tuesday as originally scheduled. Bradley inbounds in backcourt. Tucker Green comes in to Ashton Boyd, and he's going to be hammered by Lane Moore. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It'll be Moore picking up foul number 3. And Boyd will go to the line to shoot 2. Boyd tonight has 1 2-point basket. Looking at our broadcast schedule coming up, besides, shot is good, by the way, for Ooltewah Medical. Coming up Tuesday, Bradley, Cleveland, and next Friday, it is Cleveland hosting the same Ooltewah squad at Cleveland. Terry Gregg have the call there. The next shot by Boyd is also good. And then Walker Valley hosting Sweetwater, and both of those last 2 broadcasts on senior night. And we'll wrap up the regular season, unbelievable as it may sound, with McMinn Central and the Bears here on Friday the 8th on senior night for the Bears, and a foul's going to be called inside on Rothwell with 27.2 to go. Mason picks up foul number 2 only for him. The line shooting 2 will be number 25, Julian Walker for the Owls, as Tucker Green prepares to check back in for the Bears. 27.2 seconds. Free throw is no good. Both teams left a lot of points.
Yeah, well, 4 free throw shooting contest.
McClary drops out of the game. Tucker Green in. One more shot it's good. Walker picks up another free throw. And in backcourt quickly a foul on Lane Moore. He's got another foul. He's got 4, I think, now. Yep, he's been in the game just here the last quarter, and he's got 4 fouls, but he's fouling on purpose. But sending the Bears to the line again. Tucker Green, sophomore, steps to the line with 25.5 to go. Shooting 2 for Ooltewah Medical. 63-54, Bears by 9. It's never safe, but you think if we can make some free throws, there's another missed free throw. It's contagious, like a deadly disease right now for the Bears.
That hoop gets a little smaller.
One more shot for Tucker. He takes 3 dribbles, and his shot is good. He's got 2 free throws, and in for the Bears will be Ricky McClary replacing Tucker Green. 64-54, 10-point lead with 23 to go, and if the Bears blow it now, they deserve to lose.
It'll be practice after the game.
Oh, yeah. We might have to broadcast practice. Shot by Ooltewah, no good. Rebound on the floor, foul. That may be Lane Moore fouling out. Foul is on the Owls. Yep, Lane Moore has just fouled out. And I think every foul has come here in the 4th period. He left with 6 points. He scored some points. His fans give him a loud ovation. Bear fans give him a loud ovation because he's leaving out of the game.
Yeah, it's a lot of hustle out of him.
Yeah.
And like I say, probably 3 of those fouls were intentional to get Bears on the line.
Ashton Boyd shooting free throws. He sinks the first. He'll have another. He's got, 3, 6, 7, 8 points tonight. One more shot is also good. He's got 9. And that will ice this game. A 12-point lead. Ooltewah is going to have a final possession maybe to shoot. Ball taken away by McClary. And we got a jump ball with McClary and Smith, and it'll go to Ooltewah. Neither player going to give up the ball.
As running back, McClary going through a hole there.
And it'll be Ooltewah ball with 5.7 seconds to go in the game. The Bears are going to win. Go to 14-7, 5-4 in district play. The Owls will drop to 13-11 and 5-4 in district play. And they split them. And here's a steal by Barry just like that. And there's going to be the final play of the game. And there's the horn, ending this Bears win. The Bears get revenge for the loss, the 2-point loss at Ooltewah, taking a 66-54 win here tonight over the Owls. We'll take a quick 2-minute timeout and return with Trey Curry for the Bears and Coach Chuck Clark as well on our post-game show on Mix 104.1. Back in 2 minutes.
Your wallet's empty, and you've got bills to pay. What do?
Stop worrying. Get the cash you need today at Check Into Cash.
We offer payday advances, auto title loans, and lots of ways to put the cash you need in your pocket today.
And we make it quick, easy, and confidential.
So stop worrying and stop in to Check Into Cash today.
Visit checkintocash.com for the store near you.
Caught up with the Owls, and they have split, so they're deadlocked in the standings. Ooltewah is third, and Walker Valley lost tonight, so they're 5-5. So Bradley is tied for third place, actually, with the Owls now at 5-4. East Town in the lead at 8-1. Let's make that 9-1 as they won handily tonight over Walker Valley. Cleveland off tonight in district play. Will not play until, say, they've got a home game tomorrow night with Gate City, Virginia. Cleveland girls did not play tonight. They'll play their next scheduled game is Tuesday here at Bradley Central. Walker Valley girls and boys both dropped their games tonight against East Hamilton. The scores there were the girls losing 61-49 and the East Hamilton boys winning 68-56. And here the Bears win 66-54. The girls win 84-13. The JV games goes to Ooltewah 58-56. There's a look at all the scores we have for you right now and a quick update on the district standings as they stand after that game here. Unofficially for the Bears, Quante Berry picked up 13 points. Ashton Boyd picked up a total of 6 plus 3 is 9. We had 13 from Sailor Clark before he fouled out. And along with Trey Curry picked up 8 points and 6 free throws for 14 to lead the Bears tonight. Tyler Ferguson picked up 6 points. We had Mason Rothwell with 9 points. Tucker Green with 2. So we got 3 players in double figures for the Bears tonight. For the Owls, they have 9 points from Grayson Wood, who fouled out. 4 points from Kevin Smith. 7 points from Jax Houston. Josh Hamilton did not score tonight. Logan Henry with 12 plus 6 is 18 to lead the Owls tonight. He is a good shooter. Marshall Haynes with 2. Trey Sims played, did not score. He also fouled out for the Owls. Terrell McClurkin with 3 points. Kyle Williams did not score tonight. We had 4 from Julian Walker, 6 from Lane Moore, who also fouled out. The only player for the Owls who did not get into the game is an added player added to the roster who is new to us today, DeLeon Petty. He did not get into the game tonight for the Owls of Ooltewah. So the Bears win it 66-54. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll return with more live coverage, an upcoming interview with Trey Curry here on Mix 104.1, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Back in 1.
Check into cash.
Your wallet's empty, and you've got bills to pay. What do?
Stop worrying.
Get the cash you need today at Check Into Cash.
We offer payday advances, auto title loans, and lots of ways to put the cash you need in your pocket today.
And we make it quick, easy, and confidential.
So stop worrying and stop in to Check Into Cash today.
Visit checkintocash.com for the store near you.
Check into cash.
Your wallet's empty, and you've got bills to pay. What do?
Stop worrying.
Get the cash you need today at Check Into Cash.
We offer payday advances, auto title loans, and lots of ways to put the cash you need in your pocket today.
And we make it quick, easy, and confidential.
So stop worrying and stop in to Check Into Cash today.
Visit checkintocash.com for the store near you.
We need to get out here. Joining needs to get out. We need to go home. I've got my man right here. Put that on your head there. Get that off the mic. Let me turn it. Give you got sound now.
Yes, sir.
All right. We're ready to break. You'll hear. Give me a count.
10 seconds.
And you're. Back at Bradley Central on Mix 104.1, where the Bears pull out a big win tonight, 66-54 over the Owls of Ooltewah to avenge an earlier loss back in December. We've got Trey Curry here. Officially, he led the Bears in scoring with 13 points tonight. Also, Quante Berry had 13. And Sailor Clark, before he fouled out, picked up 13. And Trey, I don't know how many rebounds you had tonight. I know Coach German tracks those. 11. Double-double tonight.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You seem like a man possessed here recently. You've been playing hard on the boards, and with your athletic skills, your leaping ability, and our height all around by all the players, we can dominate some teams. We had a lot of rebounds tonight.
Yes, sir.
What's the key to your game, you think? I know you like to go inside. You're strong enough to do that. And is that where you prefer to play? Because you can shoot a three-pointer as well, can't you?
Yes, sir. I prefer to go inside, but sometimes I like to work on my jump shot.
Yeah. Well, you're just a sophomore, and you've got two-plus seasons ahead of you. What do you think you need to work on, or what are you concentrating personally on to make yourself a better player for the Bears?
I'm concentrating to work on my dribbling and my pull-up jumper and my three-ball more, and working on my move to go inside.
Well, we've got a pretty good freshman. Quante Berry seems to have figured things out too there, and you and him will click real well. Rothwell's playing good defensively for the most part. So is Clark, and we've got a very deep bench, and we seem to be playing and peaking at the right time of the season as we approach a couple of weeks now until we get to postseason. I mean.
Yes, sir.
Well, the Bears are looking good tonight with a big win. Coming up Tuesday, hopefully, if the weather doesn't get us, we got Cleveland High School. I think we owe them a thing or two. And you got a lot of friends over there, don't you?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, Trey, thanks, buddy. Congratulations on the double-double. Appreciate you coming by to talk to us. And we look forward to the game whenever it's played, when the Raiders come calling on the Bears. Need another win there if we can get it. We moved up to third place tonight, by the way, with that win tonight.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. That's Trey Curry, a sophomore for the Bears. Big 6'5" guy, right? We're going to talk to Coach Clark right now. If you'll hand him the headset right there, Coach. Congratulations. Thanks, Trey.
Good job.
Let me turn your mic back up here, Coach, so you can hear me and we can hear you. Well, tonight we jumped out to a small lead in the first quarter. I don't know if we ever trailed tonight. I don't think we did.
I don't think so. I think Sailor hits a three, and then
that's right, yeah.
And then Trey, who was it? Trey or Q score on a layup,
it's
and we go,
5-0,
and then it goes 5-3. Hits one.
Yeah, Logan
Henry
did that. Yeah, Henry did that.
And then, but that was what it was all about.
We're on camera. That's why I'm just trying to get you.
Why camera?
I don't know. They're trying to making scarecrows or something.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, they're seeing that part of my hair either turned a lot more gray or it started falling out. So
it turns gray or turns loose. That's what they say. Mine's obviously turned loose most of it. But well, it's a big win though tonight. Walker Valley lost tonight, so Bradley has now moved into the third place with the
third place tie with all three of us.
Yeah, it's what it is right now. So. Big win, obviously.
I believe that's right.
Well, we are now 5-4. Walker Valley's 5-5. We've passed them. They lost tonight.
Okay.
And Ooltewah's 5-4. So we are tied and we split with them. So we're in third place with Ooltewah at this point. Still a bunch of games. We got Cleveland coming in here. We got to go to Soddy Daisy. We got Walker Valley coming in here. Season is far from over, but this was a key win for you.
Well, this is the one that you had to have to really get over a hump, and so. Yeah, it was huge for us, and we came off of a big win the other night, and we kind of had a laid-back practice and just had fun and just came in and shot, and on Wednesday, and then we got down to and had a nice hour and 45-minute practice yesterday, and I knew they were pretty well prepared for what we had. We watched video. Showed them what they were going to do, and Coach Williams has got those guys playing really, really hard. And
they do, yeah.
And they're a scary team because, they can shoot the ball, they can play you up on defense, and their motion offense is so different than what you can't really say what they're going to do because I don't know if they know what they're going to do sometimes. I mean, I watched 3 different games, and they run it, but then they just kind of run into people on their cuts in the paint. And so I just told us we're going to pack the lane and then talk and switch anything that we've got. And it worked out pretty good for us because I think the first half we held them 44% shooting, which is a lot better than what we have been doing.
Unofficially, I've got, your freshman with 13 points, Barry, and your sophomore, Trey Kerr. Just talked to a double-double, 11 boards, 14 points or so. And then Saylor, before he found out, picked up 13. It's a good balance scoring again, and a lot of guys off the bench coming in contributing to the win tonight.
Well, yeah, and and the deeper you get into the season, the more narrow you make your substitution patterns and trying to get ready. I mean, I think we play 9 people right now, and so, and the other night we played 8 or 9. So we're not, it depends on the game itself. Yeah, I'm proud of these young men. I mean, they kept their composure pretty good. We still have to work on free throws, and I don't know what to do except maybe bring a hypnotist in here and do something about that. That'd be the only thing I would know to do, and I don't think the school system let me do that.
How about the crowd tonight? Biggest crowd we've had at home this year. Great crowd.
It was
really
a great crowd. Of course, we had Valentine's, whatever that court. And I don't know who was the
Shayla Dye. She won.
Is that right?
She was
congratulations to her. That's quite an honor.
Yep.
And so that's good.
One more question, I'll let you go. Tuesday's game, is it still on for Tuesday right now?
That's what Coach Jackson and I were talking, and Coach Reuter. He's kind of set that. What are we going to do if we see that it's going to definitely come a 3 to 6 incher, or if it's just going to be flurries like I saw last night. I don't know. I guess it all depends on what the superintendent said, Dr. Cash.
Yep.
And if she says that we can play, then we'll play. And because we really don't have many openings where we can cram it in there.
Getting late in the year.
Yeah, it's too late. And so I know that we have the Monday off before the tournament actually starts. But, that's also 2 to 3 days before we wouldn't have to play, And
Yep.
so that I don't really want to do that. But if we have to, we will. And so it's kind of, I don't know yet. And we'll let the powers that know a whole lot more than I do make that decision.
Yep.
And, it'll be good one way or the other.
All right, well, thanks for joining us as always. Congratulations on the win. We will see you whenever that game is played or whatever the next game is. We'll be here for that.
I'll say one more thing. Our team chaplain, Mickey Clark, has been coming in, and he has been predicting all of this stuff would take place, and it started on January 14th. That's the first thing that he talked about. He said something's good is going to continue to happen to this team. And, and we played well against East Hamilton and got beat. Okay, you win with class, lose with class. But there's something that these young men have bought in to what he is giving them, and plus what we're doing on the court, too. So, my hat's off to Mickey and these guys. I mean, you need a foundation, and he helps establish that for us even more so. And I just appreciate him and what he does for Bradley High School between being football, basketball, whether it be girls or the boys.
Amen.
Team chaplain.
A super guy.
Yeah,
great family.
Yes, it is. And so, Mick, if you've already gone and listened, thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Ditto that remark. He's a great guy, and we appreciate everything he does. He does a lot that people don't understand,
Oh, gosh, he does so much for Bradley High School. It's unbelievable, and he is so much appreciated by the coaching staff for sure. And I know the young men and women that he touches and what he does.
Yeah.
And so, anyway, thank you, brother.
Coach, we'll let you go. Congratulations one more time. That's head coach Chuck Clark of the Bears with his win tonight, 66-54. The Bears win 84-13, their final. So it's a two-game sweep in the varsity action tonight. For Steve Wills, for Joanna Van Pelt, back to the studio, this is Gary Omby. And for Mr. Gwen Schroyer and all the guys on our video broadcast tonight, we appreciate all of their help and contribution to every broadcast. As always, this is Gary Omby saying good night, God bless, and go Bears.